What is going on YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Random, and welcome to the beautiful, gorgeous, cold Alaska, where it turns into darkness at 4 p.m. This is a race against time. That's why I haven't been pumping out as many videos as I can, guys. It's absolutely horrible when literally at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it starts getting dark already, man. What the hell is up with that? Anyways, you guys read the title correctly. Today, we're going to be installing, well, finishing, it's kind of already halfway done. We're going to be installing a snorkel on the old Hobocop Crown Vic. Now, this is going to be a Gambler 500 car, guys. For those of you who don't know what the Gambler 500 is, essentially it's one of the most grueling off-road, no holds bar, no rules. Well, there is some rules, but for the most part, it's one of the craziest kind of rallies you can do. We are pretty soon gonna be lifting the Crown Victoria. It's gonna get a 3-inch lift kit. Then we're gonna be throwing some 33 all around, 33 off-road tires. We are getting a full push bar. It looks pretty cool, right? We're gonna get a nice push bar with a fully functional winch as well. We're also gonna be getting installed, custom welded. It's going to be a skid plate to protect our radiator and our oil pan and all that good stuff when we're going over rocks and all that craziness. Yes, this is going to be a fully functional snorkel. Anyways, if you guys are considering installing a snorkel on your Crown Victoria, you're going to have to keep one thing in mind, that there is a thick cable. It's actually a network of cables. They're all wrapped up. It's like a rubber hose kind of thing. There's a bunch of cables that run on the inside of your fender. If you're drilling holes, by the way, which is a pain in the ass to drill through this solid steel freaking fender, keep that in mind, guys. There is some wiring that runs through here. Some of that actually has to do with your ABS and your parking brake sensors and all that. You might trigger some of those if you end up cutting your cables. So what we got is some universal hose right here. It is zip tied currently to the spotlight, so I was able to drive over here without it falling. And we managed to recover whatever we could off of the legit Jeep snorkel. And that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to be completing the install. I'm planning on actually drilling this piece right here to somewhere along the frame of the door right there. So this thing is as solid as can be. This will be, like I said, a fully functional snorkel, but for the sake of time and yeah, freaking Alaska, let's install this and see how the hell it comes out, guys. Here we go. And in case you guys are wondering what I used to drill that hole in the fender, cut the hole in the fender, this is a 3-inch metal circle saw. Get this at any hardware store. Yeah, just it's not as easy as it looks or sounds, but it definitely gets the job done. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the bracket off that's holding the upper part of this intake. Man, listen to those cows go. I got me a marker. I pretty much pointed out where this is going to line up at. Right about there. I'm going to be mounting it to the actual frame of the door, which is going to be interesting because how is this door going to open once I install this? I don't know. We're here for this journey. We'll find out together, I guess. So here we go. I'm going to get some self-tapping screws. Oh, cool. I'm just littering all over Alaska. I'm sure that's a felony. In the wise words of dads across the straight country, that is not going anywhere. Now the only thing left to do is to install the actual upper part of our snorkel of our snorkel. There we go. So thankfully I had an extra one of these So I actually used the one that was already there to secure the universal rubber tube to the actual legit snorkel part. So, whew, crisis averted. So here we go. That's in there good, boys. Whew. Yes! She's solid. She's solid. And just like that, although, yeah, it wasn't as perfect as I wanted it to be, because, you know, this part right here was supposed to be like a nice PVC kind of thing. But you know what? It's flexible. This is the best part about this being flexible, which is what I was talking about. How the hell am I supposed to open the door? Don't worry, I'm going to leave you guys with some nice glamour shots as the sun goes down out here in Alaska with a nice new snorkel. But this is a moment of truth. This is the part my wife was dreading because, yes, she often does drive this car, believe it or not. The question is, how the hell are we supposed to open the door? Check this out. This is the best part. This part flexes. This part stays intact, which is the most important part. We don't want this coming out of the actual fender. Only the top portion actually flexes to the point where you can actually get in. Hell yeah. The best part is that the spotlight still retains its usability. I can actually use the spotlight. It doesn't interfere with it like that hard piece was going to be interfering with it. The spotlight was going to have to remain permanently in the useless position, closed. So that is going to be it, guys. That is how you install a snorkel on a Ford Crown Victoria. I'm going to leave you guys with a couple of glamour shots of what it actually looks like so you can get some nice close-up views. Like you guys probably saw and figure, the hardest part about this whole thing is drilling a hole in that fender. Be careful, there's a bunch of wires in there. You don't want to mess things up too badly. Next up, it's probably going to be the new spare tire mount in the back trunk. Then we're lifting it, then a skid plate, then all that good stuff. Push bumper, winch. Either way, it's your boy Mr. Random. Catch you guys in the next one. I love you, Alaska. Snorkel.
Snorkel.